Oh, hello there. Hello, my fellow Digidestins who've been waiting oh so long for a new game to come out. Um, a lot of people are excited. I'm probably not one of them, but I'm gonna go through and have a look at this new trailer that's just dropped for the newest Digimon game. Um, as I said, I'm not super hyped. Should have been Rumble Arena 3, or Digimon Racing 2, Digimon Racing Double Dash. It really should have been one of those two games. But look, at least we're finally getting a new game. It's coming, and I'm gonna have a look. We're gonna analyze. We're gonna look, and we're gonna analyze each frame of this new trailer to make sure that this is a game that's going to be good for all of you. Uh, Maybe it's going to be better than what Digimon Rumble Arena 3 was going to be. Who knows? Uh, right, so already we're on frame 0, and it's saying here may contain content inappropriate for children. Visit ESRB.org for rating information from the ESRB. Now, this is very, very interesting. We all hate children. Uh, we all do. So perhaps maybe there's something here that's going to scare them away. Which I hope so. Fetus deletus. Okay? Next frame, more of the same. And the frame after that is more of the same as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Still the ESRB rating board here. So just to make sure it's on screen long enough for parents to know not to let their kid potentially get this. Who knows? Let's keep going. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, haha, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 frames. We're 100 frames into this trailer. We're still here on the ESRB rating system. Again, this looks like it's going to give us a lot of promise here that this might be that edgy Digimon experience that a lot of us crave. I really hope that they take inspiration from a cult classic video game known as Shadow the Hedgehog, released in 2005. There were a lot of kino moments in that game, such as Shadow saying damn and where's that fourth Chaos Emerald? Or the underappreciated line, this is like taking candy from a baby, which is perfectly fine by me. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be nice and edgy, and just an all-around darker Digimon story. I really hope so. Anyway, 100, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 9, 110, 111, 112, 113, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 220, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, and we have a new screen here, a new logo that has popped up. This is the logo for Sony PlayStation, meaning that we're going to be getting this game on the PS5, maybe on the PS4 as well. It is Sony, and this is a really, really good, really nice company. It's got a lot of cult classic games, and a lot of amazing IPs that are still kept relevant to this day, like Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Buzz. So I'm very excited to see if this is going to get any kind of, I guess crossover content. Are we going to see Agumon dressed up as Ratchet? Is Gabumon going to finally get, the Sly Cooper cane? Are we going to see something like that? Who knows? But this is a very, very nice, promising experience here. So let's continue on. We're going through here, just more of the same. And it's now 152 frames deep, and it's cut to black. So let's have a look at this. There's not much I can really comment on the type of black that they're using, but this is not like your typical void black. This is actually a black that is used a lot in digital media when they're going to have something appear on the screen. It's not just that void black. So let's continue on here. 153, we're seeing a white flash. Now this at first looks like a type of flame, or perhaps a flower. More specifically, the torch flower from Minecraft. So could we perhaps be getting that Digimon Minecraft crossover that we've been waiting for so long? This could be very promising. Very, very promising. So next frame, boom, there we go. We've got our first confirmed cameo. Jesus Christ is here. We've got the cross. Now, of course, this is a bit more of a stylized cross, not the typical crucifix that we see, but bam, there we go. Jesus Christ is in this Digimon game. And then on the next frame, Jesus releases his holy energy. Perhaps maybe he's blessing this upcoming game with his divine power, which let's be honest, perhaps we might need divine intervention. If Bandai just listened to me and made Rumble Arena 3, we probably wouldn't have to be relying on Christianity to make sure this game is a success. But look, I haven't been contacted yet, so let's continue on. Now this is a bit of an interesting frame here. 156. It looks like the energy that's come out is now compacting in on itself. Perhaps maybe someone's trying to help the heroes of this particular story, but instead they're taking it back. They're not going to help anymore, which is fine. So let's continue on. 157, very interesting frame here. Now, it's gone from pure white to a purple. Perhaps maybe this energy is more dark, it's more demonic. It's no longer this holy light that's going to be helping us anymore. It looks like we're also entering some sort of space void with the sort of red, purpley bits that are divided here. Frame 57, probably a really nice frame to look at here, but there's still hope. There's still little bits of white light that are peeking out just ever so slightly. Oh, excuse me. 158. It's now coming back in, and we're starting to see a what looks like a city. Tall buildings slowly appearing in the bottom of the screen here. Very interesting. I wonder what city it is. Given Digimon's track record, I'm going to say that this is somewhere in Japan. But where in Japan, I'm not 100% sure. Probably Tokyo. Or maybe Fukushima, Nagasaki. Could be one of those places. Hard to tell. Okay, you know what? I take that back. I don't think that this is going to go the way that I thought it will. It doesn't look like they would do a Fukushima or Nagasaki setting, given the fact that there is a explosion that has formed around this white light. Very reminiscent of something out of Dragon Ball Z, where Goku reaches a new pinnacle of power and shoots a beam right up into the sky. Very, very interesting situation here, but let's continue on. We're going on to frame 160. City is starting to form. It looks a lot more defined here. It looks like this beam of energy is coming out of this particular skyscraper. So this looks like this is going to be a setting for a place that's going to be very relevant in the grand scheme of things, which fantastic. It's already giving us a bit of world building, a bit of mystery. It's looking good. So 161. It looks like it's surrounded by purple mist now, this city. So perhaps maybe it's a form of dark energy, as I said earlier. But let's continue on. 162, 163. 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 169, 170. Okay, so as you might have seen, the mist has completely left this city, and it looks like this white energy has grown in power. It's starting to expand a little bit. Just gonna adjust myself because I'm in analyzing mode here. Yeah, it looks like the city is looking alright. That looks like there is a secondary city, or perhaps more of the city out in the background. It looks like this is quite a large, densely populated area. Right, so 171, the light's starting to grow. It's growing more in 172, 173. It looks like it's starting to flash. 174, 175, 176, 177, 178, 179. Okay, so it looks like that this energy has now lost control. And it looks like it's now giving us a bit of a lens flare effect, which could indicate that this is actually a very, I guess you could say, powerful situation to be in. A bit of an explosion that's coming out here. So this could be a bit of a dangerous situation there. So 180, yep, it's still more of the lens flare in 181 and 182, 183, 184, 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, 190. Yes, so it looks like now that little bit of white, that little tiny speck there, has now expanded and is completely engulfed that tower that we were looking at earlier, back in a few frames back. It looks like that energy is now expanding into a ball, and it looks like it's going to decimate this city. My earlier analysis of it being Fukushima or Nagasaki is definitely off the table here. I feel like it would have been a bit of a bad taste of a joke there, to have a reference to that. It's a bit too soon, I guess. A bit too soon to include the situation there, but that's okay. It's a bit unfortunate to see. Perhaps people would say that Bandai or Sony or the ESRB has gone woke and not including bits of history that were a bit, I guess, important to the state of affairs in Japan. Unfortunate to see that, but hey, look, that's okay. Look, this is just the first trailer. Perhaps maybe we will be getting a secondary trailer where we actually see the bomb drop from the plane. Now, whether or not that's an actual plane or it's maybe cargo Dramon, that's to be determined at a later date. So let's continue on. 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200 frames deep. Okay, yes. This is definitely some sort of explosion with purple and now pink sort of energy. So bit of a weird bit of color scheme there. I'm not sure what particular Digimon uses a pink-like energy. Perhaps it could be something related to maybe Biomon, because Biomon's pink. Or could be Marine Angemon finally having enough. I mean, it's a blue sort of energy, pink sphere. It makes sense given the water theming, but hard to say. But we can also see that some of the buildings are crumbling to this explosion of energy here, slowly getting absorbed into the big ball of light. So yeah, I think this is definitely a interesting frame here. It's showing that whatever unleashed this explosion has content, is having dark thoughts, and wants to, I guess you could say, punish the human world. Yeah, it looks very interesting. It looks like it's a city that's suffering a blackout as well. As you can see, there's no lights in these buildings. So it looks like that this is a blackout at the moment. So perhaps maybe this is what's caused the blackout, and this explosion is coming from, I guess, a power plant, and not necessarily a Digimon. So let's continue on. We're on frame 200. So let's go on. 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, 211, 212, 213, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. As you can see there, a lot of the buildings have started to meet their demise. They're being absorbed into that ball. It's hard to tell if there's any life in there. Probably not anymore, given the situation at hand. They're probably gone, which is quite unfortunate. It looks like quite a large city, so at this point in time, at this particular frame, 221, we look like we're in the death toll of around probably 10 to 50,000 people. So we've just, in this first 7 seconds and 11 milliseconds into this trailer, and we've already seen a mass extinction event, but perhaps maybe more people will unfortunately perish. But let's continue on. So 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 227, 228, 229, 230, 231, 232, 233, 234, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Wow, okay, that is a lot of damage. A lot of damage. That's... Wow. So, given the population density of Tokyo, and given that a lot of Digimon games and media are set there, we're looking at nearly 1 million people just snapped away. This is quite dark to begin with, especially on the 8-second moment, 8 seconds into the trailer, and yeah, there's quite a large death toll already in this trailer. Now, granted, we're missing a lot of context of this explosion. Time of day, how many people have been evacuated. I mentioned the blackout, what's caused that blackout. Hard to say. It's really hard to say. So, yeah, this is a bit dark, bit unfortunate, but let's continue on. Let's see if it continues. Alright, so we're on 245. It looks like that pink energy is now starting to come up out of the ground. Now, this is quite unfortunate because Japan has quite a extensive subway system. So it looks like that this explosion has now reached into the subway. And unfortunately, a lot of disruption to commuters. But I mean, there's also probably less commuters down there. So it's unfortunate to see 246, 7, 8, 9, 50. Yep, the explosion shockwave has now come out of the ground completely. I don't know how someone would be able to survive that. But we'll continue on. 251, 252, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 60. Okay, so we're now seeing that the pink shockwave that came out of the ground has now gone up the ball of explosion. And it looks like there's also a secondary sort of purpley blue wave that has appeared inside, going across as well. So it looks like it's incorporating many different elements into this explosion. And also, it looks like some black bars have formed in the explosion. Could be nature, could be trees that are getting involved in this. Really hard to say there, unfortunately. I guess, again, when we have more context, these black bars that appear in the ball probably will have more explanation. So, yep, we're continuing on here. 270. Yep, the ball has pretty much almost taken over the entire screen. The city has been completely decimated. 9 seconds in, a tragic event. Quite realistically, a tragedy. Sad to say. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Yep, again, it's completely taken over. That city is now gone. The death toll is now... I mean, look, let's be honest. This is now... I don't think there's a number I can put against it. Given that these were quite extensive skyscrapers, quite a large part of the city has been decimated. Unfortunate to say. Let's continue on. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Yep, again, you can see that the pink wave has gone across this ball. It looks like it's enveloping the whole thing and is doing rotations around it, like similar to the moon, which was shown off in Despicable Me 1. The moon from Despicable Me 1 circles around the Earth that is depicted in the Minions cinematic universe, similar to this pink wave, how it orbits around that planet. It's very similar to how the pink sort of shockwave circles around. Now, it's unclear what this pink thing is just looking at it. Perhaps it's a form of energy wave. Could be related to Marine Angemon, as I said, given the same color scheme. Secondary candidate, as I said, was Biomon, but maybe I'm leaning more towards Motemon. This seems like something Motemon would be capable of doing. So let's continue on. 291, 292, 293, 294, 295, 297, 298, 299, 300 frames. We are 10 seconds into this trailer, and it looks like we're seeing a bunch of rubble being raised up from the ground in this explosion. So this isn't just some light show. It is actually decimating these buildings. Again, I'm not saying that this is comparable to events like the Titanic or September 11, but this looks like it is, in this universe at least, a higher death toll. So we're 300 frames into this. So 10 seconds deep. Let's continue on. 301, 302, 303, 304, 305, 306, 307, 308, 309, 3010. Again, it looks like there is a white light now coming out of this explosion. So this is a good question. Is this just part of the trailer setting up for a scene transition? Or is it part of the explosion? Is this white light now part of it? Now, if you're familiar with thermal dynamics, blue is quite hot, but white light is definitely one of the hottest. So it's more powerful than the bombs that had fallen on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, which means that, unfortunately, it doesn't look like, if there were any people, no, it's unlikely that they have survived. I mean, this looks like it is the power of a white sun, which I believe is the hottest form of thermal energy recorded in our known universe. So let's continue on. 3011, 312, 313, 314, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. More of the same. More of the same. It looks like the buildings are starting to crumble to this white light, this white and blue light. It looks like that pink orbiting energy has now dissipated. Hard to say where it's gone. It could still be there. This isn't me confirming that Marine Angemon has died in this explosion or anything like that, as it could still be orbiting. It's just that given the sheer mass of this explosion, that pink energy is probably orbited to the opposite side, and we're unable to see through it. Now, an interesting little thing here that I noticed on frame 320. If you look at this building just here down at the bottom, it looks like it's breaking apart in a form of a skull. Now, the skull in media has been closely related to death. So it is showing that, yes, there is definitely some dead in this opening scene here. Now, funnily enough, there are Digimon that are related to the concept of the Grim Reaper, who is typically shown off in media as being a skeleton in a cloak. So we have Gokumon or Reapermon, Phantomon, Metal Phantomon. Now, is this here confirming that we've got one of those characters in this game? That is a bit of a stretch to say at this point in time, but it is definitely something that I want to put a pin in, because this could confirm that maybe they have something to do with the events in the game, or perhaps that they are in the game to begin with. It would be interesting to see. As you know, the character of Reapermon famously made his debut in Digimon's best game to date, which is Digimon Rumble Arena 1. He was the final boss of that game. So it would be very nice for Bandai and Sony to pay homage to a fan favorite character here. I particularly love Reapermon. Reapermon is a Digimon that just has a lot of special significance to me. So seeing him in this confirmed slightly in this game is huge. It's very nice. It's very nice. So let's continue on. 321, 322, 323, 324. Okay, that skull has now completely disappeared, so it was a real blink and you miss it kind of moment. So if you're watching along at home, mark this down. Mark this down. I'm calling it. Reapermon will be in this game. He's pretty much guaranteed there. That cameo is just too perfect. It's just too perfect to just let slide. Okay. I think it's very good that Reapermon is finally getting more recognition. Very nice. So let's continue on. 325, 326, 327, 328. Interesting. It looks like that pink energy has finally made its rotation. It's starting to appear down at the bottom here. So yes, it looks like it works just like the moon featured in the Despicable Me Minions cinematic universe, where it rotates around their Earth. I'm not sure if there's a similar thing in our world that inspired that. It's yeah, it's very interesting. Let's continue on. 329, 330. Yes, the pink energy has returned. So Marine Angemon has not been destroyed in this explosion. I'm leaning towards that. This means that Marine Angemon and Reapermon are in cahoots. In cahoots, in behind this explosion. So perhaps maybe those two are, I guess, the main villains of the story. Would be very interesting to see. I don't think that these are Digimon that have interacted in the past, so it is very interesting to see. We are now 11 seconds into the trailer. So 331, 332, 333 cuts to black again. Same black as earlier, where it's not entirely black. It's not like a void. There is still a little bit of light in this, meaning that there is still something coming. So this isn't void black. So there's still more to this trailer, which is fantastic. So 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I'm really sorry, guys. I know that you guys want me to analyze this particular frame on 340. However, I mean, there's not much I can really say about this shade of black. I wish there was more that I could analyze here. It is really unfortunate that it has taken up quite a bit of frame space in this video, where we could be analyzing more. It's quite unfortunate, quite sad, quite upsetting. The trailer had a good start there with the explosion, but all this black, it's not giving me good hope. Anyway, let's continue on. 330, 41, sorry, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay, we're starting to see something in frame 361. We've done a full rotation here, just like the old console of old, the Xbox Series 360. And we're starting to see a name form in there. Now, looking closely, it looks like it says here, Bandai Namco Entertainment Presents. I'm not familiar with this particular brand. So perhaps maybe if we continue on, it might explain more. So let's continue on. Let's have a look. Okay, the name is fading in slowly. Okay, frame 365. I can see that it says here, Bandai Namco Entertainment Presents. Now, if you're not familiar with Bandai Namco, they are responsible for a lot of Digimon games, a lot of the modern games. So it's nice to see that they are returning once again to continue this Digimon experience. Interesting to see. So let's continue on. 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Yep, it's starting to fade in. Starting to become more crisp. That slow introduction there. Very nice. 371, 372, 373, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 385. We can see here. Excuse me. Beautiful, beautiful white for their letters. Now, Bandai Namco typically don't have that shade of white in their logo, so perhaps maybe this is a new logo that they're going with. I know that a lot of companies in the West have been getting a lot of flack lately for updating their logos to go with a more simplistic design. Me personally, I simplicity is the key. So if this is indeed Bandai Namco's new logo, I support it. I support it 100%. Plain white text on a plain black background is genius. It says what they are. Not, some would say lazy, but not me personally. Not me. I would say that they are stylistic. They have some style, some pizzazz, some chutzpah. It's glorious. Glorious to see. Right, 385, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400. We are 3-1-3-1-0 seconds into this trailer. Again, Bandai Namco. The beautiful logo. I 100% stand by it. It is great. Let's continue on. 401, 402, 403, 404, 405, 406, 407, 408, 409, 410, 411, 412, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 420. Again, we're still looking at Bandai Namco's new logo. And they really wanted it to hit. 420 is a very special number to a lot of people. I personally don't know what that means. I have no idea what the significance of 420 means. But look, 14 seconds into the trailer, what do I think so far? Seems to be a lot of lacking features, especially with a lot of black frames. Could have packed in more story. So far, all I know is that there is an explosion, and perhaps that Marine Angemon is behind it. We know that Reapamon has been confirmed thanks to that one frame. That frame where the skull shows up. That means that Reapamon has been confirmed. That's brilliant. Let's continue on. 421, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay. 4, sorry. I'm getting a little excited here, guys. I'm getting a little excited here as we're starting to see something new here in frame 435. We're starting to see what look like train tracks. As you can see, we can see that there are 2 bars that are running across a wooden frame, going into what looks like an archway. Now, I'm not sure. Excuse me. I'm not sure what this archway is. Not sure. Perhaps maybe the trailer will reveal more information. So let's continue on. Fades into color more, fading in more, which is brilliant. This is a brilliant set piece that's being presented here. It looks like it's over some sort of waterway. As you can see, there are ripples underneath the bridge. And it looks like there are clouds. There's a nice, beautiful, cloudy sky, which is a good contrast to the first scene that we saw, where it was set at night and a desolated city. So interesting to see that they are incorporating more themes into Digimon. So fantastic. Let's continue on. So 339, 440. Okay, we are seeing more of this beautiful scenery. Definitely these are train tracks. Which, if you're not familiar, these are used a lot in transport, especially public transport. So if you catch the train a lot, you'll know what I'm talking about. Again, I can't get a like for all my fellow train enthusiasts. Autism rise up. So let's continue on. 441, 442, 443, 444. Okay, now, interesting disclaimer has popped up on the bottom left. It says it's hard for me to make out in my media player, but it says that the footage is for entertainment, I believe, or... Oh, no, sorry. It says here the footage shown is under development, which means that this potentially could change. Interesting that they didn't show that in the first part, which means that that part is locked in. It is set in stone. It's not under development anymore. This is finalized. So that first scene where the explosion takes place, that's canon to the story. It's not going anywhere. It's definitely part of this game. It's going to definitely be part of the Digimon cinematic universe, which is unfortunate because this is a beautiful set piece, and I don't want it to go to waste here. This is a beautiful set piece set in a beautiful environment. So I'm a bit upset to read that, to be honest with you, because I like this. I don't want it to be gone. I want this to be in the game confirmed, but unfortunately, we have to make do with this. So anyway, let's continue on. So 445, we're seeing something approach on the right hand side of the screen. Now it's hard to tell. It is a dark blue object. Not sure what that's supposed to be, to be honest. Given that it's a train track, perhaps maybe it's a train. But I don't want to get a bit too ahead of myself here. So let's continue on. 46. Okay, so we're seeing more of what that object is. It looks to be some kind of vessel. Hard to say. Let's continue on. 47. Okay, we're starting to see something very interesting. 3 silver blocks with arrows pointing in the direction of where this thing is heading. It's heading to the left. You can see that the arrows are pointing left. So that means that this transport device here is heading left, which is heading towards that middle section of this scenery. So it looks like they're heading in that direction. Let's continue on. 48. Okay, we're starting to see a little more. Now this looks familiar. This looks like a familiar character that I have seen in the Digimon cinematic universe. However, I don't want to get ahead of myself just yet. Let's continue on. We'll see. 49, 45, 450. Okay, this is definitely starting to look like Locomon. Now, if you've not been following Digimon, Locomon is a fan favorite Digimon who appeared in the Digimon cinematic universe. He had his own movie called Thomas and the I believe the Dreamland or something like that. I will put that on screen just to confirm. But it's very interesting to see him here. He's not been super relevant for a long time. I think his last known appearance was a raisable Digimon on the Digimon Pendulum Z Metal Empire. So it's very interesting to see that he's back now. That device released back in 2022-21, around that time. I might be wrong there. So it's been a good 4 to 3 years since we have seen Locomon. It doesn't look like at this stage Locomon has gone through any design changes since we last saw him in the Metal Empire Pendulum Z. So it is nice to see that he's still maintaining that design from the movie. Which, if you're a fan of that movie, you have my admiration, because I can imagine that this is huge. This is huge that Locomon has been confirmed like this. 451, 452, 453, 454, 455, 456, 57, 58, 59, 60. This is definitely Locomon. The design hasn't changed. Unfortunately, we don't get to see his face. So perhaps maybe if the design has changed, perhaps it's in that sort of faceplate that Locomon has. But that's okay. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Excuse me. Let's continue on. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. It looks like Locomon's caboose is now fully in frame here. Now, what's good is, in the movie that Locomon appeared in, this was a key part of the scenery. It was a very important place where a lot of developments happened in that story. So it looks like it's paying homage to that movie, the Runaway Locomon, by showing the interior there. We can see that it's very similar to how it appeared in the show. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Like, Locomon fans, you guys are eating pretty tonight. So let's continue on. 471, 472, 473, 474, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, we can now see Locomon's, I believe this is dubbed the coal carriage. Interesting that this has been included, to be honest with you, because it's, I guess you could say, just forgettable. A lot of people who are fans of Locomon don't know that he comes with a coal carriage, because it's a steam-powered engine. So interesting to see that they have included that. That did appear in the movie, but it didn't have any significance. So, again, I guess the developers at Bandai Namco Entertainment watched that movie, and they are paying homage to the design there. So, very nice. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Okay, we're now seeing a second carriage. It looks like it is being towed along by Locomon. Now, what this is yet, I'm not sure. Let's skip ahead a couple of frames to 490. It looks like a passenger car, which is very nice. It is definitely an homage to Digimon Tamers, the movie Runaway Locomon, because this is a carriage that does appear in that movie, and it has some story significance, especially to Rika, who, well, without going into spoilers, had some character development in that carriage. I will not spoil it for those who have not seen it, but let's just say she has some character-defining moments in that carriage. So it's good to see that that carriage has been ported into this game. Looks good. I love the reflection on the roof. It looks like a sort of steel tin roof, which a lot of homes here in Australia, especially out towards the west, tend to have this roofing. Nothing screams Australian bush like a tin roof, because the way the rain dribbles on that, it's a sound that cannot be emulated. So let's continue on. So we're at 491, 492, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500 frames in. We are 16 seconds and 20 milliseconds into this trailer. What have we seen so far? Well, we have the confirmation of Marine Angemon, the confirmation of Reapermon, and the confirmation of Locomon. 3 Digimon out of the 1,500 Digimon that are in the Digimon cinematic universe. So we are a little lacking in the Digimon department at this stage. At this stage, we are only 3 Digimon confirmed. Again, I feel like if they didn't have so many black frames in this trailer, we might have been able to pack in more Digimon. But unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. There's not enough Digimon. For me, personally, I feel like they could fit in more here. 501, 502, 503, 504, 508, 509, 510, 511, 512, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, it looks like there is a second carriage that is being pulled by Locomon. And we can also see that the camera is panning upwards towards what looks like a cloud sort of temple. A temple set in the clouds. Now, I don't know what this could potentially be. It could be something out of the Digimon games, or the Digimon manhwa, or it could be anything. Could be anything. But we can definitely see that there is a second trailer. Now, does this mean that Locomon's going to be our main transport in the game? Potentially. We can put in, perhaps maybe we can have multiple party members, or we can use it to store our Digimon, and we ride the train in, and we take a carriage for each Digimon. This could be a very interesting mechanic. This could be very interesting. Perhaps maybe Locomon will be a partner Digimon, or a Digimon with very high significance to the story. So let's continue on. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so wherever we're heading, definitely has a nice welcoming aura. You can see the yellow glow, which is typically associated with warmth. Warmth that is welcoming. So it could be excuse me, could be something related to where we're going. Welcoming aura. It's very nice. Let's continue on. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay, so this looks like the destination that we're heading to. It looks like it's set in the clouds. It's definitely some sort of cloud-like castle. Now, I'm not sure... Excuse me. I'm not sure what it is. Could be anything. Could be anything. It really could be anything. So, it's probably a castle. It looks like it has 2 pillars either side of that yellow light. So that's probably where the train enters, and those might be watchtowers for guards. Now, what Digimon would be in those watchtowers, it's hard to say. It could be Angemon, could be Angelwoman, could be Piedmon, sorry, not Piedmon, Pidomon, could be Luxmon, it could be any Digimon. Now, I'm not going to speculate too much, but it does mean that we're potentially getting angel-like Digimon in this game, which is huge. Does this mean that Devimon is going to be confirmed? Since we have the light, we need to have the dark to counteract it. Hard to say at this stage. I'm not confirming anything yet. Perhaps maybe the trailer will confirm for us. So, 560, 561, 562, 563, 564, 65. It's starting to fade to black. Again, major problem here. We could have been fitting in more Digimon. So it's sad to see that this scene has been closed and it's now fading to that same sort of black. So 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Now, Interesting here on frame 76, we don't see a third carriage. Now, does that mean that Locomon's hard-coded to only have 2 carriages? Perhaps. Could it be upgradable? Perhaps. It's hard to say at this particular stage of analysis, but hey, it could be interesting. Could be very interesting to see as a third carriage. 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. 584, we're now back at the black background here. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of how much black is in this game. I feel like this could have been more footage that could have been crammed in to show us more Digimon. Because at the moment, we can already confirm 3 Digimon have been confirmed for this game. It's just unfortunate, really. It's just unfortunate that so much black is being used. So let's continue on. 588, 89, 90. Okay, we're starting to see something fade in. It looks very similar to the eye of, I believe it's called Agamoth, from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, used by Dr. I believe it's Peter Strange, or it could be something like Stephen Strange, or Sally Strange. I have not watched a lot of MCU movies, so my knowledge is quite limited. So if there's any fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, maybe leave a like or a comment or subscribe and tell me if this is if I'm in the right ballpark here. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 600 frames deep. We are 20 seconds into this trailer. And it looks like to be hard to say, to be honest. It looks like a ball of energy surrounded by blue flames. Now, interesting that it's the blue flames. Perhaps maybe this is the bomb that was dropped in that city earlier. Really hard to say at this point in time, but it could be. It could be very interesting. 600, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like it's starting to charge up. So yes, this potentially could be the bomb that was detonated in the first part of this trailer. So 20 seconds deep, we're 611, 612, 613, 614, 615, 616, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes, I'm confident in saying that this is the thing that detonated the city. It's blue, has the same sort of aura as that explosive. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be proved wrong. But interestingly enough, note that there's no disclaimer at the bottom left, similar to the Locomon screen, which means that whatever this device is canon to the story. Interesting. 61, sorry, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. It's unleashing that blue energy, so perhaps when that explosion happened, this is what happens when the power at this generator becomes unstable. It explodes, it takes out quite a large space. It's unfortunate to say. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 50. Still more of the same. It's just unleashing. Perhaps maybe I'm skipping ahead here. I'm on 66. Yeah, it's more of the same. More of the same. It's just unleashing the energy. Yeah, it's interesting. Now I have noticed something on one of those rings. If you look closely, it looks like to be Digicode, which is a language that is used in the Digimon Adventure series. Now, the way the light is shining, it's hard to get an accurate translation of that, unfortunately. So this could be... It could be something that we can decode. Let's see if it rotates. So 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. No, it doesn't look like it's rotating. It's still that same orientation. So I believe the term for atoms, because atoms have those rings that surround it, they spin around. This does not follow that logic, which is quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. So perhaps maybe that's how it detonated. It stayed still. It didn't move. Hard to say. Hard to say. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, all the way up to 700. And we're back to the black frames again. I'm just going to skip ahead through this until there's something to talk about. 71, 72, 73. I don't know why I'm saying 70. This is frame 704, and something is starting to appear. Frame 705. It looks to be some kind of forest. Now, it's hard to tell what kind of trees these are. So we won't be able to topographically guess at this stage. But perhaps maybe we'll get a clearer shot of these trees. Let's find out. 706, 707, 708, 709, 710, 711, 712, 713, 714, 715, 716, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we are now getting a look at these trees. Now, interestingly enough, these are not naturally grown trees in the world. As you can see, it looks like they have lights and windows carved into these trees. So this confirms that this is set in the digital world. A very interesting thing, Digimon tends to avoid the digital world lately. Not many places are set there. So this is a nice bit of scenery. Let's continue on. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We're getting lighting effects through this forest, which is good. Which means that this is not a still image. It means that this has some sort of animation. The tree leaves are rustling around in the wind. This is a lively tree city. Now, at this stage, we don't know. However, I am comfortable in saying that Cherrymon has been confirmed for this game. As you can see, they're trees, they're green leaves. Maybe it's a Cherrymon variant, because the lights are yellow, so maybe they're unripened cherries. I believe that cherries do grow yellow first. I have to double check that. Anyway, 731, 732, 734, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40. Okay, still on the scenery, the light is growing bigger. So it looks like the sun is moving across the scenery, making this nice flashing light that passes through. Now, interestingly enough, I noticed on the left there is a strange structure Doesn't look to be part of the trees. It looks to be a hand. It looks to be a hand being held out. Perhaps maybe it's somewhere that is important to this city, like a town hall, or perhaps a police station. Hard to say at this stage, but it is looking like that is a important structure. 741, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50. Still on this scenery, so I'm going to skip ahead a bit. It's at 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 770, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 800. Okay. These balls of light, they appear to be fireflies. Now, at this stage, not many Digimon are based off fireflies, at least to this scale. So this means that these are new Digimon. We are looking at new Digimon. This is very huge, very huge. I know that fireflies are popular creatures, especially if you're fans of Minecraft. As you know, fireflies have been on the table for years now, and they're just adding it. So it looks like perhaps maybe the year 2025 is the year of the firefly. Fireflies are definitely in vogue right now, and it's good to see that Bandai Namco, Sony, the ESRB are all coming together to embrace the Firefly. This is wonderful. If you are interested in fireflies, it's nice to see, isn't it? They're not a creature that gets a lot of love. So it's good to see that they are being included in this game. Fireflies have been confirmed, and it confirmed to be a new Digimon. Now, what level this Digimon is, what abilities this Digimon has, we don't know. We're not sure. We can't confirm that. But this now means that we have 5 Digimon in this game. We have Reapermon, we have Marine Angemon, we have Locomon, we have Cherrymon, and we now have Fireflymon. And I believe. Will it be called Fireflymon? I don't know. It's hard to say at this point in time. But it's nice to see that we are getting new Digimon. This game is bringing in the old and bringing in the new. Which I think a lot of us Digimon fans have been craving for a long time. The Digimon has been a bit stagnant lately. With the rehashes of the Digimon version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, version 5. The Pendulums, we had Pendulum, Nature Spirits, Deep Savers, Nightmare Soldiers, Wind Guardians, Metal Empire, Virus Busters. So it looks like it's bringing in the new, which it is. It's a new experience for Digimon. So I'm very happy to welcome Fireflymon to the Digimon cinematic universe. Can we get a like for Fireflymon? He's finally been added to the Digimon cinematic universe. This is huge. 801, 802, 803, 804, 805, 806, 807, 808, 809, 10, 11, 12, 13 is an unlucky number, isn't it? Because we are now back to black. Again, this is unfortunate. We could have fitted in more Digimon, more analysis. It's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate, very sad. I'm upset to see it. This seems to be a common trend. Perhaps maybe this is Bandai's way of telling us that this is our loading screen. I'll be cutting to black quite a lot. So this is perhaps the loading screen. So we have loading screens confirmed. I know that a lot of people are upset by something like that, especially since Tony Hawk on the PlayStation has pretty much made loading screens obsolete. But as someone who is a big fan of Sonic, especially Sonic the Hedgehog, released in 2006. I like my loading screens. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like it has any sort of characteristics similar to the loading screens in Sonic 06. It's just black, which is unfortunate. I hope Bandai bring in something similar to what they do in the Dragon Ball games, where there are mini games in the loading screen, like feeding Goku, pushing up Goku, rolling balls across the screen. Excuse me. This could be something. This could be something, though. This could be something very interesting. Very, very interesting. So let's continue on. There's potential in this loading screen. I think if they put a mini game in here, like maybe a V-Pet raising simulator, whoa, that would be very interesting. Anyway, 18. Okay. Frame 818. We are starting to see something. This looks to be a city scenery. I can see a bus. I can see a taxi. I can see a mini truck van sort of thing. Let's analyze further. Let's continue on. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, let's pause it there. Let's have a look at what we're seeing. Okay, so taxis have been confirmed for this game. Also, buses, trucks, and it looks like a station wagon at the front there. Now, can we ride these? That's a very interesting question. We can see that there are bus stops across here with humans lining up for them. Now, can we interact with these people? Possibly. It looks like they're there to catch the bus. So it looks like we can catch buses in this game. Very interesting. Having a look, a lot of humans, especially this girl down at the bottom here, looks like she's looking at some kind of phone. So phones have been confirmed for this game. Will that be the stand-in for the Digivice? I certainly hope not. I like it when Digivices are otherworldly, so perhaps maybe it being a phone, it just seems like a bit of a cop-out. And this does confirm what I was looking at earlier, where it looked like that explosion took place somewhere in Japan, possibly Tokyo. This confirms that this is set in Japan. We can see here, we can see Japanese characters across the building, across the street. Lots of bicycles, because a lot of Japanese people ride bicycles. Very, very nice to see. I am a little let down that there is no Family Mart, but it looks like that bus is compensating by giving us a Family Mart reference, because the color scheme, it matches. It's the same green from Family Mart, with the same white. So it's very nice to see. I'm glad that Family Mart has been brought into this Digimon game. Perhaps this means that we are getting some kind of Digimon and Family Mart crossover that will be in Japan. Very interested to see that, which is good, Family Mart is a fantastic establishment. It's one of the best, folks. It's one of the best. That is a bad Donald Trump impersonation, but Family Mart is a good store, so having some kind of crossover with Family Mart is interesting. I am very interested to see where this goes. I wish it was 7-Eleven so that we can have more of an international market, because Family Mart is only in Japan, but 7-Eleven is in Japan and everywhere else too. 7-Eleven, famously known for its slushies. Personally, I'm more of a fan of their hot chockies, but it's still good stuff. So let's continue on. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. As you can see, the people are moving. The vehicles are moving. It's a bustling city. So this isn't a still frame. There are people going about their business. There are people catching public transport. There's people catching taxis. There's people driving. This truck, perhaps it's a delivery van. So deliveries are happening. Now, from the looks of it, I don't think it's related to Amazon in any way. It's not orange or anything like that. It doesn't have anything like that. So it's an unnamed truck. Speculate on that as much as you guys want. I'm very interested to see where this goes on. So 85, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Still moving across. Unfortunately, I don't read Japanese. So I can't translate these accurately. But I am happy to say that it looks like we are getting billboards. Now, I'm going to skip ahead to see 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay, we are getting animated billboards. As you can see at the top, right in the middle, we have a beautiful yellow billboard here. It's animated. It's shooting off what looks to be red maple leaves. So perhaps there is some sort of relation to Canada. Canada has been in the news lately for existing. So it's interesting to see that Canada has been confirmed for Digimon. Which is interesting. There's not many Canadian Digimon scenarios. Famously, Canada was not included in Digimon Adventure 02 when they did the World Tour arc. So it looks like Bandai is finally making up for lost time by including a reference to Canada in this billboard. So Canada has not been forgotten. At least not yet. We don't know if we get to go to Canada. This would be a very interesting set piece. In Canada, Digimon in Canada, this is a very interesting proposition, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Alright, so 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. People are moving around, and the billboards are animated, which is a huge, huge thing. I'm not sure how it goes on processing power. As you know, this game is releasing on the PlayStation 5, which is a console that is famous for its performance. But the performance has not been tested since the PlayStation 5 doesn't have any digital media or games associated with it that can properly test the capabilities of that console. So I'm not sure. I'm concerned about performance issues given how many people are in there and the lack of testing on a proper PlayStation 5. So I'm a little concerned about this scene. And we are getting more billboards. We can see them coming in on the corner around the bend. There looks to be yet another car with headlights. So all these different lighting effects. Again, because the PlayStation 5 doesn't have games, it's hard to tell if it'll be able to process this scene. So perhaps maybe this is pre-rendered. So it's not a live shot of what happens in the game. But, and this is a big but, I could be wrong. There is potential in the PlayStation 5, and but because it doesn't have any games, I don't know. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 88, 87, 88, yeah, 888. That van, that car has now come into shot. It looks to be another station wagon. So families are there. Perhaps maybe they're being dropped off at soccer practice, but it doesn't look like it given the environment. Hard to tell. Let's continue on. 88, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Okay, we're at 894. 5. I'm wrong. That is not a station wagon. That is actually a sedan. Station wagons tend to have a wider caboose. I believe that is the terminology that car guys use. More storage in the back. But this curves off at the second set of seats, meaning that this is a sedan. Sedans have been confirmed for this game. Can we drive a sedan? I don't know. We need to see more. 96, 97, 98, 99, 900 frames. We are 30 seconds and 1 millisecond in. What do I think so far? Interesting. Very interesting. I'm intrigued. Again, too much black has been used, but maybe it'll make up for it. We do have another minute of footage to analyze. So perhaps maybe it will make up for lost time. I am interested to see where the Canada plot goes. Very interested to see that. So let's proceed. I'm gonna make a quick cut here to recombobulate and think about what I've seen so far, refill my water, and we're going to have a better look at the remaining minutes.
I've got loads of cool stuff to show you, loads of things to talk about, loads of Digimon to be Digimoned. So stick around, and yeah, I'll see you in the next bit. Peace.
Okay, so we are now back. I have got my drink. I've refilled it. We're going to continue on. We're going to see what else this trailer has for us. So let's continue. 901, 902, 903, 904, 905, 906, 907, 908, 909, 910, 911. Okay. Given the explosion earlier, I'm glad that Bandai has not included another explosion, another kind of terrorist attack on frame 911. It could have been a very easy and tasteless joke to make. So I'm glad that frame 911 doesn't have any kind of terrorist activity. This is a welcomed and refreshing take. Very, very, very nice. Very nice to see. So let's continue. 9, 12, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I wish they did. I wish they included 9/11 because it would have been more entertaining to look at than this black screen. This is now what? Our fifth black screen here. Again, we could have had more Digimon, but unfortunately, we're at another black screen. I don't like seeing it, guys. There's really not much I can say about this black screen. I've said it once, I've said it again. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. 29, 30, 31. Okay, something's fading in. Not as much black screen, which is good. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay, what do we see here? Well, it looks like this is a different part of the city. We can see the word Tokyo on that red screen, which means I was correct. We have Tokyo. Tokyo has been confirmed for the setting of this game. This is Tokyo. Okay, what else can we see? We're seeing a lot of billboards. Unfortunately, not the Canada billboard. So perhaps maybe it was just that one billboard in the game that referenced Canada. So unfortunately, maybe we're not getting the Digimon Canada experience yet. But I do want to bring attention is front and center. We have a anime girl screaming in horror, and we have a budgie at the front. Now, I personally have not raised a budgie, so I cannot confirm. However, there is a common belief that budgies are evil. They are evil creatures, which means that perhaps my earlier analysis calling out Biomon for that explosion might be more accurate than I thought. The girl is screaming at that budgie. So she looks like she's screaming in terror. That pose is very reminiscent of the Home Alone franchise. Now, if you're not familiar with Home Alone, it stars Macaulay Culkin. And he was a young boy who was left behind. He was stuck at home alone and had to defend off burglars. Now, in the frame, in the poster for that movie, Macaulay Culkin puts his two hands on his cheek and he screams in agony. Now, there is another scene, and perhaps, I might be wrong, but he puts his hands on his face after he uses aftershave, and he screams in pain. Now, is this perhaps an aftershave commercial? A billboard for a Japanese aftershave product? Perhaps it might be. Perhaps this budgie is actually the company mascot. Now, Japan has a lot of mascots for different brands. I believe the girl Tenma Megami, I believe is how I pronounce that. Friend of Pippa Pipkin. She is actually the mascot of the Tenga line of products. Now, I'm not super familiar with what a Tenga is, but Tenga, Tenma. It makes sense that they use that, and they use that VTuber to promote Tenga through Phase Connect. So, interesting. I've not seen any Tenga or Tenma yet, so perhaps maybe they might show up in this trailer. It is a very interesting prospect. But we are seeing a lot of people. I believe this is pre-rendered, because again, we don't know the specs of the PlayStation 5 because it unfortunately isn't a gaming console. So I'm very interested on why this game is coming out on the PlayStation 5. It's not a console. It doesn't run games. It doesn't have any games. So let's continue. 9, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay. Interesting. We're getting a panoramic shot. We're now seeing more of the city. There's a billboard at the back there with bright red letters, with fancy Japanese text on there. Not sure what it says. I can't translate it. But we are seeing that this city is alive. There's more. There's more streets. There's more people. There is a pattern that's being played on that blue building on the right. We don't get to see it, unfortunately. So it could be a could be another billboard. It could be an animated billboard. It could be a lighting effect. We don't know yet. So let's continue. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Okay. I want to point this out. On the right-hand side, it looks like the billboards change. Now, does it change with the progress of the character? Does it change with the progress of the story? Are we going to get advertisers buying in and getting DLC advertisements? This could be an interesting experience. I don't believe any game has had changing advertisement backgrounds before. We know that YouTube has multiple ad breaks. They usually have one, they usually have two. But seeing it in-game, interesting. It's an interesting change to the perspective of this franchise. Digimon is a series that doesn't tend to have a lot of advertisements crammed into their own media, so it's a welcome change. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So, the one on the right has revealed a ramen bowl. We can see the egg, we can see the tempura, we can see the soup, we can see the bowl. I believe that's a chopstick at the top of that billboard. But if you pan your attention to the left, one of the billboards went to black, and it's the same black that was used earlier. So, this gives credence to my hypothesis that we are getting advertisements in the game. Advertisers can buy in and take billboard space in this game. Wow, very interesting. This is something that I'm not sure any other game has done as of yet. So Bandai is, I guess you could say, a trendsetter. A trend-setting company when it comes to advertisements in video games. Very interesting. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. 985. The billboard that went black is now red. It is a sort of peachy red, as opposed to the bright crimson red that we see on the other billboards at the back. Again, the text at that black one right there, that's black when it was white before. So it looks like it's flashing, a flashing strobe effect on that billboard at the back. And I'm starting to get a better look at that building. And it looks like it's actually a television program. So it looks like it's a giant TV screen facing down on the street. Interesting that it's not front and center on the main road there. I feel like you'd be able to see more of it, but hey, I'm not a Japanese architect. I don't know if there's maybe something to do with feng shui or anything like that. It could be something interesting there. I don't know. Okay, 986, 987, 896, 90. I'm seeing a white text that is appearing on that red screen. I'm not sure what it says. Very interesting. Let's proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it looks like it says Anime Land. So, I'm not familiar with what Anime Land is. Is it a brand in Japan? Is it a distributor of Japanese animation? Most likely. So it looks like we have confirmed that anime exists in this universe. Or again, if it's something that the company Anime Land has bought into, especially for this trailer to show off this feature, it could be. It absolutely could be. Interesting. 7, 8, 9, 1,000. Okay, so Anime Land Ichigo. Now, Ichigo is a character from the popular animated franchise and series known as Bleach. Now, I'm not super familiar with Bleach. It is a series that is about hunting ghosts. I put it down when it was confirmed that we would not be getting an Amanda Todd arc, given the relation to Bleach. I thought she would be included. It was an easy slam dunk, but no. She never appeared in Bleach, and I put it down after that. I thought it has no relevance to me, no relevance to the West, so I put it down. But I hear that it was a popular franchise, had a fantastic ending to Bleach. It was an ending that I don't think anyone in the anime community was upset about. So I'm glad that perhaps maybe we're getting some sort of Bleach in the game, whether it's the chemical, whether it's the franchise, I'm not sure. But I do hope we get an Ichigo cosplay for our Digimon. It is something that Digimon tends to do. They tend to include accessories that you can put on your Digimon. So perhaps maybe we're getting a Bleach outfit. I'm not sure what Digimon will be compatible with. Would it be Agumon? Would it be Gabumon? Hard to say. We've not seen Agumon. We've not seen Gabumon. So I'm trying to imagine a Locomon wearing a bleach outfit. Kind of hard given the proportions. I'm not sure where the sword's gonna go. But let's proceed. 1000, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It looks like those chopsticks are moving on the right there. Looks like it's moving to take that ramen. I've also noticed fish balls in there, which very interesting. Fish balls are more famous in Hong Kong, which is weird. I'm not sure why it's in Tokyo. I also noticed broccoli, which is not something that's typically used in ramen. Very, very, very strange addition there. If you cast your mind back to Digimon Cyber Sleuth, they had a whole coffee subplot with Boobs McGee and her detective agent C, and she would make funny combinations of coffee. So perhaps maybe we're getting a Digimon, maybe Locomon. He makes funny combinations of ramen. This could actually confirm funny ramen combinations. Anyway, let's proceed. 1011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can see that there is a white dot that's dropping on the side of that building there. Perhaps it's an elevator. There are elevators that face out that are completely glass, and you can see an elevator going up and down. Perhaps maybe that's what's that there. It's an elevator, and it's a building that we perhaps go into, take the elevator up and down. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. Okay, so 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40. 1040 frames into this cinematic trailer. And we're back to black yet again. This is definitely a concerning trend. A loading screen, perhaps? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But let's continue on. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Okay, 57, 58, 59, 60. 1060. Now, this is very fascinating. We can see that there is a almost Kingdom Hearts-esque design here. Perhaps maybe we'll be going to different worlds from this location. We have a lot of window displays climbing up. Now, I'm not sure if this is a flat ground or we're actually going down. It's hard to tell with the perspective. It does look like there is a entrance to the left there. So that's probably the front entrance to this location. So perhaps maybe this is actually that elevator from the earlier scene. And we've just got a very stylistic elevator that takes us up and down. But let's proceed. Let's see more. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Okay, 72. We suddenly cut from 71 to 72. It suddenly jumps. It's jumped forward to show us a closer look at that floor pattern. What can we see? It looks like a circle in the middle there with 4 compass directions pointing outwards to the northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. There are circles that are at the north, south, east, and west of that circle. And then, furthermore, there are other circles inside it that look like compass directions. It looks like they're pointing in various directions. But if you look, the one on the left and the one on the right, the top left, top right, they're pointing towards the top. And if you look at the bottom, the bottom left and the bottom right are pointing towards the bottom of this circle. So perhaps you could enter on the left and you have to go either up or down on this. Given that they're pointing at those entrances. It's hard to say at the moment, but let's have a look and see if we can get a clearer shot. 73. Okay, no. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is a static interference, which isn't good. I'm not sure if this is the quality of the trailer or if this is on purpose. Let's say it is on purpose for now. Very interesting. Digimon, usually it's digital, and analog interference like static isn't really something that happens. If we're watching a video on YouTube, you can change the bit rate, and you can do it right now if you want. You can actually lower the bit rate of the video. So it's weird that we're getting a static interference here. Let's see how long the static lasts for. 74. Okay, we're back. We're back at that logo again. So let's go to 75, and we're getting more static. It's not as strong as it was before, but it's starting to creep in. So perhaps, given that static is something that is solely related to analog video, I believe that this confirms the... you know what? I'm putting it in. I'm stamping my foot in the ground. Why would a digital universe have analog interference? That's because, confirmed, Analog Man is in this game. I'm going to take a sip to pause for dramatic effect. This is very interesting. Analog Man was the villain of the very first Digimon game. He does return for Digimon World Next Order as another villain. He was also in the Digimon TCG game, and it looks like he's making his debut in the Digimon Story cinematic, or in this case, video game universe. Interesting. So, this actually means that we have now confirmed the existence of another Digimon, because Analog Man is famous for being partners with Machinedramon. So this now means that Machinedramon has been confirmed for this game. So we now have Marine Angemon, Reapermon, Locomon, perhaps an angel-like Digimon, and now Machinedramon. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's continue on. So 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, we cut back. We brought back away from the floor there. So perhaps the closer we get to this pattern, the more analog interference, which means that Analog Man is somehow related to this logo, this display, this pattern. Maybe he's spread out across these compass directions, these cardinal directions. Hard to say at the moment, but given if we get closer, static appears on this video. So, again, interesting that Analog Man has been confirmed. Now, does this mean that Analog Man is going to be the main villain? Hard to say. We already kind of have a thing going with Marine Angemon and Reapermon, but I mean, it could be a late game twist that Analog Man is confirmed. Hard to say. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1,100. We're getting closer to this pattern. We're being dragged in. We're getting pulled in. So perhaps Analog Man actually wants us to find him. Hard to say. Hard to say at the moment because we don't know what Analog Man's plan is involving this story. So let's see. Let's continue on. 1,101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1,111. 1111. I've noticed that there is actually a slight skull pattern on the bottom there. You can see that there are two eyes and a mouth. and looks like a bit of a crack down at the top there. So again, if this is Analog Man, it means that he's probably been split apart. This is referencing that he's now split. He's got a split personality. So there's probably multiple Analog Men, if you will. Very interesting to see what they do with Analog Man. Will they do him justice? Will he have a redemption arc? This could be that the evil has been expelled, similar to Majin Buu from Dragon Ball, where Buu spits out his evil doppelganger, and there are now 2 Boos. Perhaps something similar is happening with Analog Man. Analog Man has spat out his evil half. Interesting. So let's continue. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay. Fascinating. Now that we're getting a clearer picture of this building, it looks like it's actually a Roman or Greek-inspired construction. Greeks and Romans tend to use a lot of thin pillars to elevate their roofs, their buildings, their archways. So we might be getting the introduction of Rome or Greece in this game, which is interesting because we have confirmed Japan, we've confirmed Canada. Now, whether or not this is Greek or this is Roman, hard to say, but I am very happy to see this. Let's continue on. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. You hate to see it, folks. You really hate to see it. It's gone back to black. Again, this is probably confirmation that there's a loading screen, so we should lower our expectations of this game. I don't know what to say about this black screen. We've already seen it multiple times, so let's skip ahead. We are now at 1,161, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, I skipped a little bit ahead so we can have a clearer look. These look like the protagonists of the game. It looks like we have 2 female characters here. One on the left. Interestingly enough, it looks like she has long brown hair and a white jacket, and looks like a pair of short shorts. Now, this tends to be a lot of office attire uniform, so she probably works in an office. Whether or not she's doing like data entry, HR, sales is yet to be determined. But we have an office worker, and it looks like she is a key part of the story since she is one of the first characters we see. But she could also be a professor, a lab coat, if you will. You know, going back to Analog Man, who also wears the similar attire. So let's pan over to the second character in the green. Short hair, wearing a dress and a belt combo. Long arm sleeves that go all the way up to the shoulder there. And a red ascot. And it also looks like they're wearing a green beret. Which perhaps is a sign that this particular character is involved in the tourism industry. This tends to be uniform for a lot of flight attendants, a lot of tour guides. So perhaps maybe this character is a tour guide, shows you around. And this could be a very interesting plot twist that she actually is a tour guide to the digital world. Similar to the Yu-Gi-Oh card, tour guide of the underworld. She is the tour guide of the digital world. This is a interesting concept that could be explored more. Now, it looks like they're in a ruined city. Perhaps this is the city from that first shot. A destroyed city there. We can see broken windows, broken bars, all damage. Multiple layers of rubble. So perhaps these are actually survivors of that bomb. Interesting. Not sure why a tour guide and a office worker have survived and why they have been chosen to survive, but we are seeing the aftermath of this explosion. Let's proceed. I'm hooked now. You've hooked me, Bandai. I am now hooked. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1,200 frames deep. We're panning across. We're seeing more of this destruction. We are also seeing, funnily enough, the front of the tour guide's face. It also looks like she's wearing a red headband to keep her fringe out of her eyes. Again, this is uniform for a lot of tour guides in the tourism industry. I believe it's a professional thing to keep the hair out of the eyes. I believe that's why they do it. I've never worked for the tourism industry, so if you work for the tourism industry, slap a like on this video, because I need your input on this. Is this uniform? Hard to say, but let's proceed. 2,201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1,230 frames in. We can actually see the sky is forming above. It looks like a rainy sky, rainy background. Hard to say if this is a weather. It could just be a cloudy sky. Hard to say. It might be raining. We don't see any raindrops dropping, so unfortunately we can't have that beautiful ray tracing effect that is in most rainy backgrounds. But hey, that's okay. Let's proceed. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1,233. We are now cutting to the subway, and the subway is in ruins. It looks like part of the subway survived that earlier explosion. There's rubble that is built up, however, so unfortunately no trains are going to be able to actually come in and out of this subway. We can see that it hasn't disrupted the electrical outlets, though, because we are still getting light. There is light inside this tunnel. Typically, when there's no light, it will go black. So it looks like the blackout didn't last very long, or if it did not go into the subway, which is a good thing, especially for a lot of commuters. Means that they can get in and out, go to work, all that, no problem. Okay, 1,233, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1,250. We're still in the subway system. Doesn't look like there is anything down here, however. It's just showing off the rubble, the destruction from that earlier explosion. So I guess it didn't go as deep as I originally thought. But it's it's interesting that it's there. I'm very happy to see that we are getting the confirmation of an underground. 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay, we're seeing that the rubble is breaking apart. It looks like there's something coming out of that rubble. perhaps to attack the POV, the point of view. Perhaps this is the point of view of the main character as he's underground. He's looking at this rubble as it falls apart, as it breaks apart. Wow. Okay, let's continue on. Right. 1,255. It's hard to say, but this looks like this could look like a reference to Metal Kabuterimon, or also known as Borgmon from Digimon Frontier. You can see the tank tread there, the sort of horn there, the big cannon arms at the front, but it looks like it's just the rubble falling apart, but it is a nice Easter egg and a nice reference to a fan favorite Digimon. So let's continue on. Let's see what else we see here. 56, 57, 58. Okay. A big chunk of rubble has blasted out of the wall and is now going to hit the left side wall. So 59, 60, it has hit the wall there. And we're now panning the camera across to that hole to see what made that explosion. What potentially could be the threat inside this hole. Let's have a look. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Building up dramatic tension. We can see that the dust, the rubble, is now filling up this tunnel to give the perfect dramatic reveal. Now, would it be revealed in this trailer? Hard to say. We need to continue. But this is building up dramatic suspense. So it means that there's going to be suspense in this story. Suspense confirmed. Fantastic. If your name is Spencer, hit like on this video. Because suspense, Suspenser. There you go. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, we're seeing more rubble, more dust. The dramatic effect is building. We're on the edge of our seat. What's going to be revealed here? Who's going to be revealed here? Is it a friend? Is it a foe? Interesting. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Unfortunately, we don't know what did that. Again, it's a good thing to do in trailers. I would be upset if this was in the game and we saw that explosion, the rubble and the dust, and it fades to black like that and we don't know who it was. I would have blue balls, but because this is a trailer, it's meant to build up hype. We're meant to speculate and say what's there. Personally, I believe that was Nice Dromojimon. He seems to be like the character that would have that ability, especially with that wacky racer's mustache. But we're now back at the black again. Unfortunately, we could be cramming in more Digimon. So let's see. 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1,300, 1,301, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. We are now seeing a light. It looks like a continuation from that last scene. Now, what's fascinating about this, and as a Digimon fan and someone who's been analyzing this trailer, this actually confirms that Locomon is here. We can see his light at the bottom right. We can see his eye. We can see the sort of circle at the front of his face. So it looks like Locomon may be the first Digimon we encounter. He might become our partner Digimon. Fascinating. Let's continue on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yes, this looks like Locomon. You can see the curve of his head. You can see his front headlight there. You can see his eye. So it looks like Locomon may be a prominent character. He's not just a character that's for transportation. He has a big dramatic reveal. It's potentially our first Digimon that we see in game. Especially interesting because he's the first Digimon we see in this trailer. So let's continue on. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay, perhaps Locomon isn't as a friendly character as we thought. The red eyes typically indicate large amount of power or evil inside a character. So this red light, these red eyes are actually a reference to Runaway Locomon because he also has his eyes turned red in that film. So perhaps this actually means that we are also getting Parasimon. It's early to say at this stage. It could be the introduction of Parasimon. Parasimon is a parasite Digimon that was in the movie Runaway Locomon as a villain. So it'd be interesting to see if he himself is in this game. I'm very fascinated to see where this goes. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. Okay, 88. Now, we cut from Locomon's flashing red eyes to a big green arm. Any ideas on what Digimon this arm belongs to? I will give you a moment to think it over. It is Titamon's arm. That is the arm belonging to Titamon, more specifically his right arm. His right arm is breaking through what looks like to be glass. Perhaps it's digital glass that divides the human world and the digital world. It is interesting because this is also in an underground setting. We can see a support column to the back there. Looks like there's stairs that go up, and it looks like it's underground. So perhaps maybe we take those stairs to get to Titamon, to get to Locomon. They're all underground, and we have to take these stairs. Now, will Bandai make us actually walk down these stairs? I don't know. Hard to say, but fascinating that it's there. 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1,400, 401, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so at frame 1410, we see Titamon's arm reaching towards the POV. Is he perhaps grabbing onto something to get himself inside the human world? It is a possibility. Perhaps he's reaching to grab us and drag us into the digital world. It's a fascinating thing that they're doing here to build up tension, to build up hype, to see if this is something that's going to hook us. Let's see. 11, 12, 13. Okay. So he reaches right across the POV and is grabbed onto this wall. We can see a bright neon blue light. His hand has gripped onto it, so it looks like Titamon is now pulling himself out of whatever this is. This crack in the dimensional wall. Perhaps maybe the dimensions are merging. We're getting the dimensional merge in this game. Hard to say. Let's continue. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. We can see an electrical effect. So it looks like there's some sort of electrical disturbance as Digimon come through this portal. I'm confirming it now. This is part of the dimensional transfer. And it looks like we're going back to static here. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Interesting. Interesting that the static has been shown at this point in time. Perhaps maybe Titamon is working with Analog Man. Interesting. interesting thought there, since the trailer is now showing the analog interference, the static. Yeah, it could be that Analog Man is working with Titamon, so perhaps maybe they are the big bad that we need to face, Titamon and Analog Man. Interesting. We might actually see a Jogress of Titamon and Machinedramon. This could be... There's all kinds of interesting possibilities that are going to be in this game. So let's continue on. Let's see what else there is. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. We're starting to see the front angle of this dimensional transfer. We can see that there are green streaks that are starting to appear. Perhaps it is energy from Titamon, perhaps it's from the dimensional merge. Hard to say, but let's continue on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. Titamon has now entered with his left hand. It looks like he's going to grab and break open this wall. So he's going to be ripping it apart. He's an interesting reference too that could potentially be made here to The Shining. The famous scene where Johnny pokes his head through the hole that he's cut and says, "Here's Johnny." So maybe we get a "Here's Tighty." It would be a very nice reference to a cult classic film. So I'm kind of hoping that we do get that here in this movie. We're hoping we get this here. Here's Tighty. Here's Tighty. Come on, give us a "Here's Tighty," Bandai. Let's see it. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Okay, at 68, it's looking like that this is grass. That green streak looks like it's grass, so it looks like Titamon is coming from a grassy field to an underground operation, underground dig site. So perhaps maybe this works off Minecraft logic, similar to the Nether, where you can teleport from the overworld where the grass is and the nice green pastures to a hellscape, which is also Tokyo's underground. 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 76, 1076. Okay, Titamon has both hands on this curtain. Are we going to get the "Here's Tighty"? I'm hoping that we do. Let's see. 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Okay, so 1493. We don't get the "Here's Tighty," but it does cut to another scenery here. 1904. It looks like a dark red energy explosion, different to the one that we saw earlier in the first cutscene. Doesn't look like it has the same level of destructive capability. So it also looks like it's happening in a river. We can see the water there. We can see the footpath that goes across. It looks like it is a riverway behind a set of buildings. Now, are these apartment buildings? Are these shops? Is this Don Donkey? It's hard to say, but let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. The ball is congealing. It's expanding. The waves are coming up. It's getting there. 99, 150. Okay, this ball of red energy has released a mist, a smoke screen, which has revealed that perhaps maybe this is poisonous gas, and it's releasing that on the humans, on humanity. This could actually be a gas attack from Digimon. Digimon are gassing us. Who knows? Okay. On the next frame, boom! We're getting a big wave that comes out, and the ball of energy is going upwards, releasing a large wind explosion. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the water is rippling as much as it would of any kind of explosion, so it's a less powerful explosive, perhaps. But let's see. Perhaps I might be wrong if we proceed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we're now looking from a bird's eye perspective on top of the explosion. We're seeing it actually rise up from the base, and it's going upwards towards the sky. Interesting. Not what I would have expected personally. I would have expected more of an explosion, death, decay, all that kind of stuff. But hey, that's okay. It is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. 1,520. We can see the animation of the ripples of the explosion. It's definitely in water. You can see the wave starting to form, and it's shooting up into the sky. Now, how high in the sky this goes, hard to say. Perhaps it has a ceiling to this explosion. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we go back to 527 here. Frame 527. We're seeing a misty figure here, shrouded in dark mist, with a single yellow pupil light pointing out. Now, what Digimon does this remind you of? It's a humanoid shape. We can see the legs formed, we can see the arms, but one singular light. Now, my first belief is this is Gizoidmon, GT from the Digimon Data Squad Savers cinematic universe. We can see the singular light, the humanoid shape. We can see a ball sort of forming in the middle there. So it looks like Gizomon has been confirmed. So perhaps maybe this is actually a crossover between Analog Man and Kurata from that series. Two evil professor-like geniuses working together in this story would make this a gripping multiversal threat. But hey, let's continue on. 8, 9, okay. Frame 530. The shadowy figure steps to the left, the camera left, so to our right. And it looks like there is a purple ball of energy. Perhaps there is a secondary character that is about to shoot the POV. Fascinating. A fascinating turn of events. Perhaps maybe this is a character that we've worked along with and it's actually a betrayal scene. Who knows? Early to speculate on that, but we are potentially getting a betrayal. 30, 31, 32. Okay, so the ball expands in frame 31, and in frame 1532, the shadowy figure has been absorbed into it. So perhaps, maybe, this is a form of portal technology. That where it transports you to, it looks like to the human world, to something else. Is it the digital world? Is it a corrupt, shadowy world similar to the one in Digimon Adventure 02 that Kari has nightmares about? Is it perhaps that we are getting a continuation of that plot? If you've seen that episode, slap a like. It's a nice Easter egg to include, given the shadowy figure and a portal. It's a possibility. 533, 534, 535, 536. It looks like we're panning away from that portal. It's disappearing. That shadowy figure is gone. And it looks like whatever that was a tease to what could be a threat in the story. I'm fascinated. I want to see more. So let's see more. 1537. Uh-oh. It looks like there's another shadowy figure. A potential threat to the protagonist of the story. Coming in here and appearing as a threat. Ooh, I'm interested. I'm gripped. It looks like the same shadowy figure. 538, 539, 540, 541, 542, 543, 544, 45, 6, 7. Okay, 5 frame 1547, 1547. We're seeing that purple light appear yet again. So perhaps maybe this character, instead of going to different dimensions with this portal, uses it for short-range teleportation. Let's see. Let's continue on. Okay, it's expanding. It's expanded. And, okay, yet again, frame 1550. He has now teleported to the left and is now closer to the POV. So it looks like this character transports himself through the use of purple portals. Now, it's interesting to note that the purple portals doesn't have a secondary appearance. It looks like it appears and then disappears. So, this is, I'm not sure if this is a plot hole or something that they will fix in a future patch. Hard to say at this point in time. I do hope they fix it in a patch because it's just unrealistic that there's a portal that appears there and then disappears in the teleportation scene. I let the benefit of the doubt happen before, given that it went from the left to the right. Who knows? 551, it looks like he disappears. And 552, he disappears completely. 553, he's gone. The portal is gone, but it looks like he's still there on the left. And yet again, we pan across in 554 to 555. Yep, looks like he's teleporting around the place. It doesn't look like this character can walk. It looks like he can only teleport. Interesting character choice there. Perhaps this character doesn't have legs. If you don't have legs, slap a like on this video. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 59, 51, 5, 60. Again, he's right there in the center. Is he going to teleport again? Let's find out. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Okay, no, he's raised his arm up into the sky. It looks like he's going to strike the POV. We sort of get a look. It looks like a hammer. So it looks like a hammer-based weapon. Similar to another character that was revealed in Sonic 3, Amy Rose. She uses a hammer as well. So perhaps this is a reference to Sonic 3. Maybe. I'm not going to rule that one out. Okay, so 570. We now cut to the office worker. We now have a look at her face. Her features. She's wearing a yellow necktie. And a button-up shirt. She is also wearing stockings, black stockings, which means that she has some form of modesty. So perhaps maybe she's more uptight compared to the other character we've seen in this trailer. Now, I want to analyze what's behind her. It looks like a face. We can see a nose, we can see a mouth, we can see a beard. We can also see a purple light line through there. Is that a Digimon? Is it a structure? Is it a Gundam? It's hard to say. Let's continue on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fascinating. It's actually a hand. We can see that we have the pinky finger, the ring finger, the middle finger, the index finger, and what looks like to be the thumb. This is a massive character, similar to the size of Examon from the Royal Knights. But what character has a hand that big? Now, that is a good question, especially that it's all segmented and rings and mech-like. Not sure, but let's continue on. 73, 74, 75. Okay, the hand has crushed the building and has let out a dust cloud which has engulfed the character. It looks like she's completely shocked by it. She's thrown her hands into the air. She's looking down. She is terrified. Okay, let's see what's next. 6, 7, and we are getting more static. Okay. Again, is this character related to Analog Man? Very interesting. Let's see if there's more. 8, 9. Okay, so frame 5, 7, 9. 1, 5, 7, 9. We get a clearer shot of this girl, her reaction to what's happening behind her. She hasn't turned around to see it yet. So whatever it is probably a surprise to her. So let's see. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Okay, so still not turned around to see what that thing is. So she's definitely having a delayed reaction to this. This has been a massive shock to her. She hasn't turned around, but then again, the dust hasn't settled. Let's continue on. 91, 92, 93. Okay, 94. We now cut to a different scene. It looks like a... It looks like an egg that's similar to a one of those sand toys. As you can see, it's all pixelated. It's drawing in energy, and it's drawing in the same pink energy from before. It's also set in a what looks to be a blue sort of digital background, which makes sense. This is Digimon. We're getting Digimon in this game. It's a Digimon game, of course. So this makes sense. Let's see what happens here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1060. Egg still here, but it's pulsing around. It's drawing in energy. What does this mean? Is this perhaps our partner Digimon? Well, we'll have to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still drawing in energy. It looks like it's starting to have a crack form on the side there. On the left, a light blue light is creeping out from the side. 11, 12, 13. Yes, it looks like it's splitting in half. So this perhaps could be the introduction of our partner Digimon. If you're familiar with the concept of a partner Digimon, hit like. Let's get this to at least 10 likes. And let's continue on. Right, so continuing on. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, interesting. It looks like we're about to get more static. Perhaps Analog Man has interfered with our partner Digimon. We need to save him. That is a fascinating idea there. All right, so 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We see the static again. It looks like it's something to do with Analog Man. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32. Okay, we're now back to a clear shot of this egg. Again, you can see that this looks like a pixelated egg similar to what is in those sand Minecraft mystery things. So let's see what comes out. Mystery eggs are fascinating. So what's inside this mystery egg? It's hard to say. It's similar to something that you'd see in Ryan's toy review. So let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, it looks like it's hatching. We can see that there are white pixels that are expanding out from the egg. So perhaps this might be our partner Digimon hatching. So we actually select the egg instead of selecting them at the start, as we did in previous Digimon Story games. Let's find out. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. These lights are spreading across the screen. What does this mean? Well, let's find out. 6, 5, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Now, I want to pause it here. What's interesting is it started as a completely pink egg, and now it's becoming more blue, a more sort of transparent blue. It also looks like it's starting to glow with white energy. Now, is it setting up for a scene transition, or is it setting up for it hatching? Let's find out. 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 170. Okay, we are now seeing the egg hatch. It looks to be a humanoid character with hair. It looks like he's wearing a red scarf. We can see that these are panning out. So let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Okay, so we are now getting a clear look at this character. Now he has a red sort of lightning strike face pattern on the front. It looks like we are skipping the baby stage and the entraining stage. This looks to be a rookie Digimon. I believe this is a Digimon that we have seen before. And it also looks like he has pointy ears, similar to like a goat, because he also has horns. So this is interesting. We're seeing a close-up of this Digimon, and it looks like he's now starting to look towards the camera to see the POV. But let's continue on. 1, 2, 3. Yes, his eyes have opened. We can see that the red marks on his ears, there are red marks there. We can also see his beautiful green eyes. He looks to be a serious character, not smiling. So hard to say what his emotional availability is. Is he someone that's cold to us and stays cold, or does he warm up over time? I don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 700. 1,700. He's looking directly at the camera. We're now 56 seconds in. We're now getting a good look at a Digimon. Who this is? I believe this is a character that has been revealed in the past. He looks to be similar to Flamon, which is a Digimon from Digimon Frontier. Given the lightning underneath his eye on his left-hand side there on camera right, it looks like he is a lightning-based Digimon. So perhaps maybe this is the Flamon of Beetlemon, which was an interesting thing because we had that Easter egg of Borgmon, Metal Carbuterimon before. So perhaps now we're getting a continuation of the Beetlemon line. If you listen to the Beatles, please slap like on this video. 1701. Okay, we now cut to a new scene. We're now seeing that grass from earlier. So perhaps we're now seeing more of Titamon. Perhaps Titamon is trying to capture this Digimon, and this sets up for the first arc. We need to defend him from Titamon and Analog Man. Let's continue on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we now cut back to the girl from earlier. Is she going to turn around to see what that hand was? That's a good question. 1706. Okay, 1707. We are now cutting to that egg once again that hatched out our Digimon partner but from before. Interesting. We're now bouncing all over the place, so we're now getting a sudden wave of more information. Would this be called something like sensory overloading? Perhaps. Or perhaps it's just trying to catch us up to speed so that we now all remember where we were. It's a possibility. It is a good way to recap what we've seen. I'm okay with this. I know some people might find that a bit lazy, but that's okay. It's good to remind people. Keep in mind, these are just frames, so they are blitzing by a lot quicker than you would expect. So it's good to see. It's good to see that they are reminding us of what we've seen so far, so we don't get lost. Okay, cool. So let's see the next frame. 108, 109. Okay, we are now getting a look at the tour guide. It is a bit defocused, so let's see if she comes into focus a bit. 1709, 1710, 11, 12, 13. Unfortunately, not. So I'm gonna have a look here. We're at 1,712. It's hard to see a good picture of her face, but we can see that she's wearing glasses on top of her head. A lot of people do this. If you're wearing sunglasses and you've just gotten out of your car, you usually lift it up and put it on top of your forehead to not wear those sunglasses anymore. So perhaps maybe she takes her glasses down, puts them over her face at times. That's a possibility. We also see that she can conjure up green energy. Perhaps that comes from her Digivice. Perhaps it is similar to Digitized Soul, which is an attack that is used by Alphamon. So perhaps we can now confirm that Alphamon will be in this game. Let's continue on. 13. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're seeing a threat. This looks like Titamon. Yet again, it looks like we're finally getting the here's Tighty, but it's a bit defocused. But I can tell that this is Titamon from the head crest, the gold head crest, his teeth, his pecs, his pectoral muscles, the green skin. It looks like his front there. Let's continue on. 14. Okay, we are now panning away. We're getting a better shot of Titamon. Yes, this is confirmed to be Titamon. Titamon is confirmed. 15. Okay, we now see a familiar face. This is the character Agumon. Now, it's important to note. Agumon does not have red armbands. So this means that this is the main Agumon, the adventure Agumon, not the Agumon from Digimon Data Squad, which means we can now confirm the following characters: Agumon, Greymon, Skull Greymon, Metal Greymon, War Greymon. Now, we haven't seen Gabumon, so we can't say Omnimon yet. Perhaps we might even see Agumon Bond of Courage. This is a huge reveal. But this now means that we are not getting Geo Greymon, Rise Greymon, Shine Greymon Burst Mode, Shine Greymon Ruin Mode, which is very unfortunate. I wish there was a day that we can have these two Agumon and their Greymon variants coexist, but unfortunately this game is not going to be that day. That's a shame. If you're let down by that, slap a like on this video. 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so we cut from Agumon back to that previous Digimon. It seems to be a Digimon that's driving the plot forward. He seems to be a very important Digimon. Otherwise, why are we focusing on him? So we need to keep an eye on him. Okay, 2021. We cut back to black. The black has returned. So we get a break from the action. So we can recombobulate and reanalyze everything we just saw. What a huge reveal. I'm shocked that Agumon has made it in. But hey, that's awesome. Awesome that Agumon's in. We've yet to see Gabumon, so we may not get Omnimon yet. Bit of a shock. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. Let's see more. Okay, we're now above 2 towers. Now, this isn't to be confused with the towers from New York. These are separate Japanese towers. Now, I don't believe that they were involved in the world trade, but there they are. And it looks like a energy has appeared. It looks like it's a portal. We're now seeing portals, and it looks like there are multiple characters coming out of it. So let's continue on. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. It looks like there are a bunch of Digimon coming out of that portal and are heading towards us. What Digimon they are, it's hard to tell. But let's see if we get a closer look at them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, well, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, this is a huge reveal. This is a massive reveal. Kawagamon. Kawagamon is a fan favorite Digimon, and he is being included in this game. If you don't know who Kawagamon is, he is a character who was the representation of the Digimon version 4. Very popular Digimon. major character development. He has a huge role in Digimon Adventure. Very popular Digimon. But I want to draw your attention to the back, leading behind. We see a silver bug. And what silver bug is always associated with Kawagamon? That's right, Ogudamon. No, what's his name again? Okuamon. This is Okuamon. So we have now confirmed 2 Digimon are appearing. We've got Kawagamon. We've got Okuamon. So will we get Grand Kawagamon? That is a good question. This would mean that Kawagamon has been confirmed. So, wow. Big reveal. 4. Still approaching. 5. Still approaching. 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 7, 5, 0. We get a better look at Okuamon. We can see the gnarly face patterns, these razor sharp teeth, his claws. He looks spectacular, exactly like he did in the last game. So, if you like this character, leave a like. Leave a like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Okay, so 1760. We now cut from the Kawagamon and Okuamon cameo to Titamon yet again. Titamon has fully exited this portal and is now in the air. It looks like he's going for an action pose. Perhaps he might be grabbing his sword, his signature sword, and is slamming it into the ground. Very interesting indeed. 61, 62, 63, 64. He grabs his sword. Yes, he's going for a swing. A cinematic swing that's going to be very interesting to see. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 69, 70. He's right above the POV. This is a perfect shot for him to just drop down and have a super awesome landing. Let's see if he sticks the landing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Yes, he's unsheathing his sword. It's right above. Is he going to swing it down? This is a huge entrance. I really like the pose that he's in, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes, dust is forming above him. It's getting there. It looks like it is engulfing him. The portal is still open, which is fascinating. So perhaps we defeat Titamon. We can use it ourselves. That is a very interesting MacGuffin. That could be very interesting. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. Okay. Again, we see the return of the static. Analog Man's interference. So again, it looks like Analog Man... Why would static be so prominent in this trailer? Analog Man confirmed. This is... It's beyond a coincidence now. This definitely has to be the return of Analog Man. Somehow, Analog Man returned. So, let's continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, 1, 7, 6, 9. We now cut to a different scene, and we see a male with a similar outfit to that earlier tour guide girl that we saw earlier. This time he's wearing white pants, white shirt, green jacket, a sort of fanny pack to his side there that's brown, a red ascot, a red hat, and goggles. So, this looks like the male uniform of this tour guide. If you're a male tour guide worker, then yeah, slap a like. This is a good representation for your industry. We can also see another billboard. Looks like Elsa and Anna in there, so it's a Disney reference, which is a huge thing for me. Because this means that we are getting Citramon. Citramon is returning. This is a huge reveal. I'm so happy because Disney is here, which means Citramon is coming. Citramon has been confirmed. What else can we see in this trailer besides all these other people? Well, I can see that there is a green, looks like English, towards the back. What's written in green and is in English and is in Japan? That's right, Family Mart. Family Mart is definitely in this game. At first, I thought it was just an Easter egg on that bus, but no, this is actually Family Mart. Family Mart is here. Fantastic. 7891800. We're still running. We're running through the crowd. We don't really get a good clear shot of this man's face, so he's shrouded in mystery. Perhaps he's a long-lost friend of that girl from earlier. Perhaps they got separated on a tour. Hard to say. Maybe he's just mysterious and acts in mysterious ways. It's hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're still running. This time it looks like we've reached a crosswalk and we can see the green man there, which means it's safe to cross. Okay, so this guy, he's not a villain. He's not someone who's amoral. He will use the traffic lights and follow the rules, which means there's no jaywalking, which is unfortunate. I know that a lot of people like to jaywalk. It's a popular pastime. So it's a shame that we are not getting jaywalking. It's a shame it's not in the game, but that's okay. No problem. Let's continue on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, 22. So we cut from that man crossing the street to what looks like a gun. Now, this is interesting because there are a lot of Digimon that have guns. We have Beelzemon, we have Gundramon, we have Beelstarmon, we have Revolvermon. This looks like a different kind of gun, so this is probably some kind of human using this. Let's see. You can see that once again he's in the underground, so it looks like we're getting a huge subway plot. It looks like the subway system is going to be one of the main locations, which is a bit unfortunate. Bricks and poles and that aren't super interesting, so a bit of a shame there, but let's continue. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can see that it's the man from earlier. He has a gun. Now, what type of weapon this is? It appears to be a futuristic weapon, shoots out laser beams. So perhaps he might use that to damage Digimon. Which is something that's interesting because, as I said before, we had Gizoidmon, which is one of Kurata's inventions, and that was used to kill Digimon outright, so they get deleted. So I'm very happy to say that we have guns. If you have a gun, don't hit like. Instead, take your gun, point it at the monitor, and then shoot the like button. 7, 8, 9, 30. We get a better shot, full body shot, well, from the upper torso upwards of this character. Green shirt, white white shirt, green jacket, red ascot, goggles, and a gun, which is interesting. The last time we had someone wear goggles, I believe it was Tai Kamiya. Tai didn't use a gun. It would have made Digimon Adventure a lot easier if Tai had a gun. In fact, it would have made a lot of things easier. But anyway, let's continue. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 840. We can see the same energy that the girl had. So the girl has a gun similar that can do Digitize Soul, the signature attack of Alphamon. So these must be what I'm calling the Alpha guns. The guns that are part of Alphamon. So interesting to see that Alphamon is giving our protagonist guns, which means we're not getting Digimon. we're getting guns. So we're now going to be shooting Digimon instead of raising Digimon. Interesting. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. It looks like the character has now cut and is now a female. So are we now getting transitions? Is this a transsexual issue? Or is this a different character who is from a different universe but has the same sort of weapon? Is this perhaps two different Tokyos and one digital world, and we're having to cross between them? This is a very fascinating thing. Or perhaps this is similar to Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, where we had a choice between a male character and a female character. So the tour agency must only hire one of these two characters. Interesting. I'm very interested. Now let's continue. 7, we cut back to the man. 8, he's still charging. 9, 50, 51, 52, we cut back to the female. And 53, we have the return of the static. Again, Analog Man must be involved somehow. 4, 5, 6, okay, static and the man. I don't believe we have an official name for these two yet. So we'll just call them Bloke and Blokette. Anyway, 7, we cut away from the static and we're now facing the man and the gun, but the static is still there. So 8, 9, 60, 61, we cut back to the female. She is now holding the gun. 62, 63, 64, the static is there. 65, we cut back to the man. 67, 68, we're now the woman again. We're now charging up the weapon. It looks like it's getting closer to firing. So this gun must have very significant power, very significant plot relevance, and it's something that a character is going to be using a lot during the adventure. Now, are we going to be able to upgrade this gun? Are we going to be able to put different kinds of weaponry in it? I don't know. Now, one thing that I'm curious, can we point the gun to our head, say Persona, and then get a Digimon to appear? Perhaps that's how we achieve evolution. They shoot themselves in the head, similar to Persona 3. But what I find interesting is this is perhaps Digivice, the Digivice gun. So maybe it's part of Alphamon. Alphamon gives us our Digivices, and our Digivices are guns. Fascinating. 69, 70, 870, we cut back to the man. 871, 872, 873. The static is still there. The gun is charging. 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, we now have a different background. We are now in some sort of aquatic world, and we are now with the female who is riding Garurumon, which now confirms that we have the following characters being added to this game. We have Gabumon, we have Garurumon, we have Were-Garurumon, we have Metal Garurumon, which means that I am comfortable in saying that we are getting Omnimon. Omnimon has been confirmed, which, fascinating enough, we have Alphamon, who gave the guns. We have Omnimon, also known as Omegamon. Amazing. So let's continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like this is more of a linear line. It looks like there's only a certain direction that Garurumon can run across. A stone pillar has come out of the ground there on the left, and yes, it looks like a beautiful coral background. Where's weird that it's Garurumon and not Ikakumon here, because, you know, water. I don't think Garurumon's known for water, but that's okay. Perhaps we're not getting Ikakumon. We're not getting Gomamon. Hard to say. 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1900. Okay, we have a full body shot of Garurumon. All his details are in the right places. His stripes, his back fur, his front fur, his tail, his claws. Interestingly enough, his claws are actually going under the water, which means perhaps we can only cross with Garurumon. Perhaps Garurumon is possible to cross this river, and we need to recruit Garurumon to cross. Let's see what else we see. We are starting to get more of the background shot. We can see the coral there, a big red coral. There's coral branches sticking out from the sides of that big pillar there. I'm not sure what to make of those rings. They look like they're streams of water. So we're getting water slides similar to a swimming pool. If you've been to a swimming pool, slap like. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're getting a rock cutting across. So perhaps maybe this is where the scene transitions. Let's find out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, no, I was wrong. Garurumon is going through. We can see the girl's legs are a bit long on the model, so I'm not sure how long these girls' legs are, and if they're interfering with Garurumon's running, hard to say. But let's continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. We can now see yellow coral. This is a new form of coral that has been shown off. So we have pink coral, we have yellow coral. Hard to say if we have any blue or anything like that. So it's not a wide variety of colors in this dimension, but that's okay. Perhaps we might be seeing more in the story and we're just getting pink and yellow to whet our appetites. Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, we got a full shot here. Yeah, we've got the green coral there. It looks like there's pink bits of coral around there. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's cut to the next frame. Okay, we are in a different environment. We are now underwater. And we can see a lot of Digimon have been confirmed. We have Vikemon. Vikemon is right there in the back. We have Coelamon. We have Seadramon. We have Scorpiomon or Alamalakalamon. So this is huge. This now confirms that we get Gomamon, we get Ikakumon, we get Zudamon, we get Betamon, we get Mega Seadramon, we get Metal Seadramon. The other two Digimon, Coelamon and Scorpiomon, don't really have a lot of confirmed evolution, so I'm not sure who we're getting here. Perhaps maybe Megadramon. We'll have to find out. But there is a hard to say what that is at the back there. Let's continue on and see if we can see more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, Seadramon's coming into view more. Coelamon's talking to him. We're getting quite a nice underwater scenery here. This is a nice backdrop. I like this a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. It looks like at 55, Seadramon has thrown his head back. It looks like he's injured himself. Vikemon is now, I guess, taunting whatever is swimming away from him. It's hard to tell, but that looks like it's Waymon. So we now have Waymon confirmed. So there's Waymon. Perhaps we might be getting King Waymon. This is a huge reveal. Alright, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we are definitely getting Waymon. No sign of King Waymon, but that's okay. Perhaps maybe he shows up later in the story. Okay, we now cut to another one. Frame 1971. Looks like a Digimon of some description with fire. It's hard to tell from this distance. He's in a big black background. So let's see if we can get a better shot. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 92. Okay. So, frame 1982. We get another Digimon confirmed. This is Blimpmon. Blimpmon has been confirmed for this story. Blimpmon is a Digimon that doesn't get a lot of screen time, so it's actually really nice to see him here. So what significance he has, I don't know, but he's escaping what looks like fire. Looks like there's an explosion. Is this going to be a continuation of the Hindenburg disaster in Digimon? It's hard to say at this point in time. Perhaps he survives it. Let's find out. 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, Blimpmon has survived, and that's good, but it looks like there is an explosion coming from his propeller. Hard to say, he might be crashing out, which is a shame. We're seeing another Digimon death. This might be as sad as Leomon. Hard to tell. But let's have a look at the next frame. Okay, we are back with that goat-like Digimon. Looks like it's also the confirmation of Birdramon, which means that Biomon has been confirmed, which we already knew if you were paying attention. Garudamon and Phoenixmon. This is a very interesting design that they used for Birdramon. Birdramon has been depicted on fire before, so this is a fascinating inclusion here. But let's continue on. Birdramon flying away. We're on frame 2000. We are 1 minute and 6 seconds into this trailer. Alright, so let's continue on. 3, 2, okay, 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2010. It looks like they're flying away from some sort of explosion. We can see purple energy and like purple rocks flying away from it. So Birdramon is saving this goat Digimon from it. So let's continue on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Birdраmon's turning her head around. It looks like there's some blue electricity coming out, so it must have drawn Birdramon's attention. So let's continue on. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. But it looks like Birdramon's getting away. It doesn't look like it's dragging her in. Fascinating. Very fascinating. Let's continue on. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we cut to the tour guide. We are now seeing Goblimon and Agumon. We also see Waspmon in the back and what looks to be another maybe Fanbeemon. So we are now confirming that we are getting Ogremon. Now, is Ogremon becoming Rebellymon? Hard to tell, but we do have Fanbeemon, which means we've got Waspmon, which means we've got Cannonbeemon and Vespamon. The scenery looks like it's somewhere in the digital world with the electricity poles going down. It also looks like there's some railing and this long path that looks like it's climbing up a tower, and it looks like this girl is commanding Agumon. So perhaps Agumon is actually our partner and that goat thing is someone else's partner. Perhaps maybe that office worker from earlier. Let's find out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40. Okay, frame 4241. Agumon has hit that Digimon. Has released a comical sort of explosion for just a simple swipe. But it looks like it's done quite a bit of damage to Goblimon. It might actually be his undoing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 2050. Goblimon's back. He's looks like he's in pain, so it looks like that did do a bit of damage to him. Let's see if Goblimon responds. So let's continue on. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. 2, 5, 7. Now this is fascinating because we've had the black screen constantly throughout this trailer, but now we're getting a white screen. This is a good contrast, a good different transition. So let's see where this goes. 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Okay, we are still in that location. So what does this mean? I think this is a fascinating display here. So, Agumon, Goblimon, and that goat thing, and we've got this girl. This girl is here, which means that we are getting a mechanic that is similar to the mechanics in Mario and Luigi, Paper Mario. We are getting first strikes. This is a nice bonus. This looks like it's a turn-based RPG, similar to what else is in the Digimon Story's cinematic universe. So, yes, a first strike. This is a new mechanic. I'm very interested to see, can we shoot pepper breath? Can we do different kind of first strikes? We'll have to find out. This looks like it's an early game dungeon, given that all the Digimon in this shot are rookies. They're rookie level Digimon. Fascinating to see that we are getting rookie level Digimon. Wow, okay. 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 72, 73. Okay, 74, we cut to Agumon. Looks like Agumon is about to shoot off his iconic pepper breath. We get a better look at the in-game model. Fantastic shading, especially around the eyes and in the armpits. So, let's see what happens. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Okay. Wow, okay. Agumon is charging up his fire. We can see it spewing out of his mouth. We're about to get the iconic pepper breath. Now, I do have to point out a bit of a nitpick here. As you can see, Agumon's shadowing has not changed due to the pepper breath attack. This is a bit unrealistic. It's a bit of a shame. I hope this is something that gets patched out, but it should respond to the fire. Fire generates light. The shadow should change to reflect that. You can still see Agumon's armpit shadow, especially around his jaw there. Bit of a nitpick for me, but that's okay. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 99, 1100. It looks like Agumon is just about to fire here. You can see that the flames are starting to come out. We can see Agumon's teeth. I can see 3 there. Perhaps there's more on the other side of the model. Will we get a better look at that? Hard to tell. But we are 1 minute and 10 seconds into the trailer. So let's see what happens next. Okay. Fascinating. Now, this isn't a newly confirmed Digimon. I did call it. Greymon is here. Greymon is in. And we cut to Greymon now. So we don't get to see Pepper Breath fire off. We don't get to see Pepper Breath in action. But we do get to see Nova Blast. So are we getting a Nova Blast attack instead? Let's see. Can we digivolve mid-battle? This would be a very interesting mechanic. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, we do. Greymon is about to fire his Nova Breath, his Nova Blast. You can see the big ball of energy building up, and it's about to shoot off, and this is going to be so rewarding. 16. Okay, look how big that is in one frame. That's a lot of energy suddenly exploding out of Greymon's mouth. This is huge. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, here it comes. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's about to hit 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes. Wow. What beautiful detailing here. We can see the flame particles breaking away, the big fireball coming out. Wow. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Okay, 31, 32. Okay, this is a fascinating cut here, but this is Metal Greymon. Again, I've already confirmed it. Now, are we going to get Metal Greymon Blue? Let's find out. But we continue on. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, this is the confirmation that we are looking for. We are getting Giga Blast. Now, are we getting the missiles? Because Metal Greymon has special missiles that come out of his chest here. But it looks like he's just charging up light. Now, I'm hoping that we get the missiles. So let's find out. Do we get the missiles? So, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. No. It cuts to white. We don't get to see if the missiles are there. I hope that they are. It would be a huge disappointment if the missiles are not included. And it's just really bad lasers. I hope that is I hope that's not the case. But anyway, let's continue on. 8, 9, 50, 51, 52. No, we cut back to Metal Greymon and it is confirmed. We have the Giga Blast missiles. They are here. Wow, I'm gushing at these. These are amazing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 160. Yep, here they come. They're firing out. Okay. I am impressed. I am very impressed. We can see the individually modeled teeth. They're not articulated. At least I don't think so. It doesn't look like the mouths are opening. However, it seems a bit weird. Metal Greymon is shooting them up into the sky, not towards the Digimon in front of him. So perhaps we have different elevations of Digimon. He's shooting the missiles up into the sky, maybe to shoot down Birdramon. Let's find out. Okay, we don't find out, but we do see another confirmation, and I did call this. This is War Greymon. Looking very nice in a nice sort of stylized background. The scratches on his Draman killers, his shoulders, they look impeccable. Let's continue on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 72. Wow, okay. It looks like he is charging up his Gaia Force, his Terror Force, if you will. This is a signature attack of his, and it's good to see that this is in the game. Would have been very disappointed if it wasn't, but hey, that's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, he's raising it above his head, and he's going to throw it down. Okay, let's see that in action. 8, 9, 10, 80, 81, 82, 80, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. There it is. That is it. The Gaia Force, the Terra Force, it's here. It's raised up above his head. He's going to throw it down. This is huge. I can't believe that we are getting this attack in 4K. Incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,200 frames into this. And we've got the confirmation of Gaia Force and Terra Force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we are getting a weird cut here. Is this static? It's hard to tell. It looks more like a wind effect. Now, famous wind effect that comes from Digimon is Terriermon. So perhaps we're getting Terriermon. This would be interesting. 14. No! Okay, we are getting the confirmation of Omnimon. Omegamon. This is him. So again, this locks in for sure. Since we have Garurumon and we have War Greymon, this definitely locks in my prediction that we do get Metal Garurumon. And if we get Metal Garurumon, it's safe to say that we're getting Were Garurumon. And if we're getting those three, then I'm safe to lock in that we are getting Gabumon. Gabumon is confirmed. Okay, fantastic. 15, 16, 17. We get a quick flash of static, but now Omnimon's eyes are glowing blue. Fascinating, because we had Locomon before, whose eyes were glowing red. This is a clear contrast, which means that he is an ally to us, not like Locomon. Perhaps Locomon starts as a villain, and he joins us later on. That's very interesting. 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, we now get to see Omnimon outside of that weird filter. He looks incredible. I love the amount of detail on him. It looks like he's scuffed up a little bit, especially towards the top of his head. It looks like he has scratches on his head. It looks like he's been in some sort of battle. It looks like there's rubble around him as well. So yeah, he is injured, but that's okay. Let's see more. 222, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 230. We are seeing the Greymon head arm extend upwards. This could mean that we are getting Transcendent Sword in the game. Now, does that mean we're getting Garuru Cannon? I am not sure. We're going to have to wait and see. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a weird thing there. You can see that Omnimon's hand went up a bit, then went down a bit. I don't know why they did that. That might be an animation error. That could just be that he's getting ready to extend his sword and he has to shake his hand a little bit. Similar to those toy lightsabers that would always collapse and then you flick it out and it comes out. If you watch Star Wars, leave a like. 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 52, 53. Okay, we're getting the sword coming out. We can see the sparks of the metal scratching against himself. Let's see it pop out. 4. And immediately, one frame, it shoots out. We can see the digicode there coming out. So let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. The sword is fully extended out. The sparks are still coming out. The digi runes are glowing. Let's see what happens there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. It looks like he's going for a swing of his transcendent sword. Okay, guys, brace yourself. This is going to be edge of your seat moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 280. The sword is all the way back. We can make out his digi runes. Wow, this looks incredible. I can't wait to see him swing this sword. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 290, 291, 292. Okay, we can see that he's slicing an energy wave. Yep, this is definitely Transcendent Sword. Let's see where this goes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 230. We can see the energy taking over the screen. If this was me, I would probably put a screen transition here to see where we go from there. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I was right. We are transitioning to a different scene. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this looks like some sort of gear structure. Does this confirm that Hagurumon is going to be in this? Or perhaps Solomon? Let's find out. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. The gears are spinning into shot. We're getting a blue light appearing around them. Blue energy. If you have seen the color blue, you leave a like. Now, does this confirm Hagurumon? Perhaps. 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 I don't know if I want to lock that in yet, though. I could just be pulling at straws here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 360. We're seeing letters form on the screen. Perhaps we're getting a name drop for this game. Let's see. I can see an N. Now, what does N stand for? Not sure, because it has nothing to do with Digimon. Unless we're talking about like Nidhoggmon or something like that. Perhaps he's in the game. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 370. We're seeing Monster. Digital Monster. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 9, 380. Okay. It looks like it's probably Digimon Story, but the O is very stylized. We can see that it has 2 symbols on the end and 2 symbols in the middle. What does that mean exactly? I don't know, because the O in Mon is not anything fancy. Perhaps this is a logo that appears in the game that has more significance. Potentially. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. Yep, Digimon Story. So this is called Digimon Story. There's no world. There's no cyber sleuth. It's just called Digimon Story. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Okay. Beautiful logo. Beautiful logo. There's still more to this trailer, so let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 10, 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. It's called Digimon Story. The gears are spinning around. It doesn't look like we're getting any kind of subtext. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay, we're now getting that same sort of pink energy that was showing from before coming through on the background, giving a nice contrast. Looks incredible. I like this. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very stylistic. I'm liking Digimon Story so far. 8, 9, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay, we're getting a flash of light. I guess this is the end of the trailer. We're going to get a flash of light that covers up. And, yeah. Let's see it. We'll cut to white. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. It's fading away. We're getting a weird sort of cutout there, referencing Analog Man. Okay. 8, 9, 60, 61, 62 flashes to a weird color. Now we're back to the original. 3, 4, 5. Oh. Time Stranger. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. That's, no, not a fan of that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 50. So 2,500 frames. And we get the title drop. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest with you. I liked just Digimon Story. Time Stranger sounds strange. Okay. Let's see. Do we get anything else? Let's continue on. We're gonna fast forward through these frames. It just looks like it's the title. And that's it. The lights are going back. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else. So, yep, 100 frames later, nothing. Cut to 270. Okay, it's fading to black at 265. Yep, it's fading to black very slowly and gone. 270. Well, sorry, 2,700. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, we get a fades in here. So 2,740. Here we are. Digimon Story Time Stranger 2025. Wish list now on PS5. We also have confirmation of Toei Animation being involved. Perhaps maybe they did the animations for this. Hard to say. They usually tend to do they don't tend to do 3D animation. But let's see. Let's continue on. We'll fast forward through this. Cuts to black yet again at 2,840. And okay. We have an official account on I'm not sure what website that is. It looks like it is a @Digimon Games, @Digimon Games. I'm not sure what that is. It's a shame that they're not using Twitter. Because, you know, Twitter is more well known. It's a bit weird. I'm not sure what this X logo is. So perhaps maybe they can use Twitter. I don't know. But we have the confirmation of 3 brand new Digimon. One that we already kind of knew about. We had Gomamon, because we had Vitamon before. Now we have Gomamon. We have Devamon there. And we have Patamon. So we have the confirmation of 3 Digimon. Now, this means that we're getting Devamon. We might be getting Neo Devamon and Dun Devamon. So that's 3 Digimon right there. Angemon, Magna Angemon, Seraphimon, another 3. So there we go. These might be the 3 starter Digimon of our journey. Seems a bit weird since we had Agumon focused on, but that's okay. Let's continue on, and let's see if there's anything else. Okay, we're getting a new logo flying in here, different colors, and that is Bandai Namco. I'm not sure why they're showing the old logo when they had a brand new logo, but that's okay. We fast forward a bit, and we have Play Has No Limits showing off here, which is triangle, circle, X, square. Holy fuck. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. That's fucking Squid Game. We're getting a Squid Game. We're getting Squid Game in this, in Digimon. Okay, that is fucking huge. Squid Game is in Digimon. Okay. And now we get PlayStation slapped on top. So we must be getting a Squid Game crossover. That's huge. What a way to end it. I'm shocked that we're getting that. Wow. Okay. And that's the final frame. 3,039 frames. Holy shit. If you've watched Squid Game, leave a like because, wow, we're getting Squid Game in Digimon. This is huge. There you go. Unfortunately, I didn't see any reference to Digimon Rumble Arena 3, so I'm going to have to leave a dislike on this trailer. And there you go. I hope you learned something new. And book your calendars. Okay, bye.